Get ready for the dictation. Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. Therefore, it is only proper that all the harm and damage that has been done to our reputation by notorious writers should be undone now, and a concerted effort should be made that all the prejudice that exists in foreign countries about our manners and social customs, about our culture and civilization should be removed. It would be not only in the best interests of our nation and country and in keeping with our prestige, but it would also pave the way for international peace, amid and goodwill. In this connection, I would suggest that the Education Department should publish literature and do propaganda in order to remove all these various whims, fancies, and superstitions that reign supreme today in foreign countries but about us. Coming to another aspect of the function of publicity and information on the part of our government, I would like to refer to publicity within our own country. In order that our democracy may prove successful, it is necessary that the common man must be made more intelligent. He must be made aware of his various responsibilities, rights, and privileges. It is therefore very essential that from village to village and from town to town there should be a network of our publicity organization which should be used to educate the masses. It is unfortunate that the few papers that there are in this country, I say few, looking to the population of the country, and the number of newspapers are only available in the towns. Even the benefits and advantages of the broadcasting system are restricted to the towns and cities. It could have been planned that a number of radio sets to begin with, say 1000 or 2000, are distributed to make a modest beginning in Delhi. They could have been supplied free of cost to the villages and could have been so organized that all the broadcasting programs meant for the rural population could be listened to by them. I understand that some steps have been taken in this direction, but it is only proper that if out of every 4 men in the United States or in the United Kingdom, one possesses a radio or a motor car, it is necessary that in at least every village in our country there should be a radio set. This village particularly applies to drugs and food industries. Let us examine the present position regarding the chemical and pharmaceutical industry. 30 years ago, the pharmaceutical industry was merely doing processing, but there has been a considerable program development in this regard. In 1980, the production came to rupees 500 crores full stop.